Hello everyone, I'm Chantal from Fore Yoga. Today I'd like to share with you part of my practice. My hamstrings and hips tend to be pretty tight most of the time. So I've developed this short sequence that actually helps release that tension, and I'd like to share that with you. If you do have two yoga blocks, please grab them because it makes it a little easier not to overextend towards the floor with your hands. If you don't have them, it's also feasible. So let's get ready, grabbing our blocks or not, and we'll get into somewhat of a table position. So hands right under your shoulders and your knees right under your hips. The first thing that we'll do is step forward with your right foot. Now I want you to take a moment to really connect with your foundation here. So your front foot, front knee right on top of your ankle, and your back shin, top of your foot, pressing down onto the mat. And then from here, let's bring our hands onto our front thigh. Looking down, both hips are nice and neutral, square to one another. So if that right hip jacked up a little bit, see if you can lower it down. Then taking your hands, pressing the thigh away a tiny bit to lengthen the spine. And let's create an active stretch here where you're going to drag your front foot towards your midline and your back knee towards your midline. It's just a moment here to notice, okay, how my hip flexor on the left side feeling and my hamstring on the right leg. You can hold this as long as you wish. And then from here, we'll bring our hands onto our blocks. Lifting your back knee, so curling your back toes under. Lift the back knee off the mat. See if you can lengthen a little bit more of the stance as you lower your hips down. Taking a nice deep breath in, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, travel back with your hips and your blocks and your hands so you can connect with a nice stretch for your hamstring here. Taking a nice deep breath in to lengthen the spine even more. As you exhale, travel forward. Now dip the hips perhaps a little deeper. Take a nice deep breath in, always keeping the spine nice and long. And exhale, travel back. One more time, a nice deep breath in. And exhale, travel forward. Now from here we'll do the same thing, but we'll lift the back knee off the mat. So take a nice deep breath. Think of length in the spine. And as you exhale, lift your back knee, your hips up, and straighten your front leg. The hands are going to travel back as well, so you have a nice foundation with your hands right under the shoulders and back nice and long. So take a nice breath in and exhale. Release forward, back knee down, hands move forward a little bit. Two more times. Deep breath in and exhale. Lift the hips, the back knee. Set your foundation for a breath or two. And just for fun here, see if you can drag your front heel back. So you'll feel a lot more stretch in that hamstring. One more breath in, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, float forward. Good. Now from here, come back to your neutral position on both knees. For the purpose of this video, I won't do the other side, but I strongly suggest you do. And I want to thank you for joining me today. I'm really hoping that this is helping releasing a little bit of tension in the hips and the hamstring. Until we see each other again, namaste.